Next, let's talk about multiply-divide. Multiply-divide, we can also think of it as an upgraded version of the double linear. Similarly, this is the node itself. In the multiply-divide node, the operation mode can also be selected. Here, we can choose multiply, divide, or power. What does each one mean? Multiply we're very familiar with. 2 times 3 equals 6. Divide we're also very familiar with. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So what does power mean? 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. Correspondingly, it has two input attributes here, still input 1 and input 2. But what's different from the double linear node is each of its attributes is a vector type. So they correspond to input 1x, input 1y, and input 1z. It's the same on this side, input 2x, input 2y, and input 2z. Like when we talk about the plus-minus average node in the last section, we don't need to be stuck thinking that just because it's a vector attribute, we can only connect to input 1. We can think of these as 3 different attribute fields and edit them individually, or just edit one of its attributes. For example, we only need input 1x and input 2x. Then, based on the operation mode we choose, the final output result is called output. Corresponding to the input, this is also a vector type attribute. It also has x, y, z axis. Let's go back to Maya and take a look. I have 2 driver objects here and 1 driven object. Let's select them and add them to the node editor. Let's create a multiply-divide node. Here, let's connect the first one's translate to input 1, and the second one's translate to input 2. This way we see they all become 0. So let's give it some values, 1, 2, 3. And over here, let's say 3, 4, 5. Then connect the output to the driven object's translate. We can see the final display translation is 3, 8, 15. Let's check. Input 1x is 1, input 2x is 3, multiplied is 3. Input 1y is 2, input 2y is 4, multiplied is 8. Z-axis is 3 multiplied by 5, which is 15. We can change this. The operation is multiply by default. We can change it to divide. 1 divided by 3 should be 0.333. 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. 3 divided by 5 should be 0.6. Let's look at the driven object. 0.333, 0.5, 0.6. We can also change it to power. Correspondingly, it will have a different result. Let's check again. 1, 16, 243. This is what we call the multiply-divide node.